Well, the final game of the Six Nations will be previewed now, and that is, of course, the Irish versus the Italians. This game's on Sunday, so that's why it's a day later. The teams are out, so let's get into it. I think it could be quite an entertaining game, despite what a few people will tell you. But let's go. So, as usual, we'll start with the home team, which, of course, is the Irish. So, their lineup is 1. Andrew Porter, 2. Dan Sheehan, 3. Finlay Bealham, 4. Joe McCarthy, 5. James Ryan, 6. Ryan Baird, 7. Captain Caelan Doris, 8. Jack Conan, 9. Craig Casey, 10. Jack Crawley, 11. James Lowe, 12. Stuart McCloskey, 13. Robbie Henshaw, 14. Calvin Nash, and 15. Hugo Keenan. So a few changes. Peter O'Mahony, the captain, obviously out, with Furlong and Byrne also being rested. I mean, yeah, usually you do see a few players rested for the Italian games by the top. I don't want to be rude, but the higher up teams. I hate saying that because I think all these teams are amazing, but yeah. And then in the back row, you have Casey and McCloskey coming in ahead of Gibson Park and Bundy Aki, who are both, I think, Gibson Park's on the bench. So there is Ulster representation this week. That was a big talking point of last week. There was no Ulster players, so there is one. Stuart McCloskey's in the team. Onto the Irish bench, you have 16 Kelleher, 17 Lowman, 18 O'Toole, 19 Henderson, 20 Van der Fleer, 21 Gibson Park, 22 Harry Byrne, and 23 Jordan Larmour. So back to the old 5-3 for the Irish. That's a pretty strong team, giving a few different players a run out. Completely agree with that. It's good to see. As we'll move on to the Italians now, where they look fairly similar. A couple of changes, but we'll go into that. 1. Danilo Fischetti, 2. Gianmarco Lucchesi, 3. Petro Ciccarelli, 4. Nicolo Canoni, 5. Federico Rusa, 6. Alessandro Aizkor, 7. Manuel Zulani, 8. Captain Michel Lamaro, 9. Stephen Varney, 10. Paolo Galbisi, 11. Montejuani, 12. Tommaso Menincello, 13. Juan Caglo Brex, 14. Lorenzo Pani, and back at 15, Ange Capuzzo. So yeah, a few changes. Aizkor comes in. Zulini also gets a start as Lamaro moves to the bench after a few injuries in the back row. Interesting to see how they work together. Varney comes back in at 9 from the bench last week as he replaces Alessandro Garbisi. But looks good. Capuzzo's obviously back. He was ill last week. We'll look at the Italian bench now, where we have 16 Nicoretta, 17 Spagliolo, 18 Giolocci, 19 Zambonin, 20 Vincent, 21 Page Rilo, 22 Tommy Allen, and 23 Morai. So yeah, pretty strong from Italy. They will obviously go to Dublin. Now there is a heavy favourites in this game. I'm not going to lie. Ireland are quite heavy favourites. I'm seeing a lot of Italy by 20. Italy by 20. Can you imagine Ireland by 20 being thrown about? And to be honest with you, Ireland did play amazing last week, but I think a lot of people are discrediting Italy a little bit. Yeah, I think Italy actually did amazing against England and were quite unlucky not to win that game. I mean, I'm not saying I think Italy are going to win, but I can see them giving Ireland a solid game. I mean, at Dublin, it could be quite tough, but I'm hopeful. I don't know why I keep yawning. It's whenever I start recording, I start yawning. It's mad. But I can see Italy, giving this game a good go. I was quite happy with what I saw from them against England. Yeah, I'd love to see Italy do something. I know there's many of you guys that watch for Irish and you'll be sitting there going, no, Italy, please don't do anything, please. I'm the same come week 4. I'm saying the same about France. But yeah, it'd be great to see. But no, Thank you for watching. That's all the rounds done. Obviously, tomorrow they kick off with Scotland, France, and Wales, England, and then on Sunday, as I said, is this Ireland-Italy game. Let me know your thoughts on the game, the round, the weekend, whatever you want to call it. And thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, I shall see you absolute legends later.